So the Gran Turismo release date has literally just been leaked. So it does seem like a PlayStation magazine, the UK PlayStation magazine, has actually leaked the release date, specific release date for Gran Turismo Sport, and that release date is set to be November 16th. Now this is kind of just a leak at the moment. It's very possible the game could get delayed. However, if it doesn't get delayed, I have pretty strong, you know, thoughts that the game will be released at that date in the UK at least. And honestly, my hype for Gran Turismo Sport has kind of died off a bit, you know, after having seen beta gameplay and after, you know, all this wait, it's kind of starting to die off on me a bit. I'm still going to buy it on day one, and I'm still going to be playing that a lot more than any other simulator that's coming over in this next year. I'm not going to be getting Forza, nor am I going to be getting Project Cars. I think Gran Turismo is going to be my simulator of choice, but it seems like, for me at least, they've waited so long to drop this now. It's just getting a bit annoying more so than anything else. You know, the last Gran Turismo game we got was Gran Turismo 6, and that launched in 2013. It's been a long time since 2013. To put that in perspective, Need for Speed Rivals came out in 2013. Forza Motorsport 5 came out in 2013. Things have changed since then, like, significantly. In my opinion, I still think they did the wrong thing by not having Gran Turismo 6 on the next gen. I think that's what they should have done. And to me, from what I've seen so far with Gran Turismo Sport, it just looks very lackluster in terms of content. Now, obviously, I'm not going to fully judge it till I get my hands on it. It seems like it is classic Gran Turismo without, you know, the overdose of content. So it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. And I think also how they've, you know, done the, like, competitive side of things, the leaderboards and the competitive racing. I think that's also going to be very interesting, and I think that's going to get me back into PvP and back into competitive racing on racing games. But, you know, a little part of me does think, is this a bit too late for Gran Turismo? You know, obviously it's going to end up selling well because it's a PlayStation exclusive, it's Gran Turismo, it's got that name. But for me and a racing guy, honestly, I think the only major reason why I'd get Gran Turismo over Forza is because I already have Forza 7 in the form of Forza 6, if you know what I mean. For me, Forza 7 is just Forza 6.5 with a few added things. So I've already got that game. If I want to play Forza 7, I can go back to Forza 6, and realistically, there's not going to be much difference. But if I want to play Gran Turismo, I've got to boot up my PS3 and play Gran Turismo 6. And I think from that point of view, that's the main selling point between Gran Turismo and Gran Turismo 6. Gran Turismo Sport and Gran Turismo 6 is the fact it's the first next-gen game from Polyphony. I think another thing as well with Gran Turismo is this game seems to be very, you know, tailored towards the PS4 Pro. It seems very tailored to, you know, HDR, 4K TVs, and I don't have any of those things. I'm running a 1080p TV with a 1080p normal launch PS4. So I guess in that terms of things, it's like, yeah, it's cool, you know, it's for PS4 Pro and stuff, but that's not what I'm dealing with. It's gonna be interesting. I hope I'm proven wrong by Gran Turismo Sport. It's got to the point for me with Gran Turismo where, you know, I just want to see what it's like compared to 6. I'm hoping there's still old cars in the game. I'm hoping that, you know, the track selection isn't, you know, limited. But from what I've seen so far, and the closer and closer we get to launch, and the closer and closer we get, you know, with them showing trailers and stuff, I've not seen one, you know, R32. I've not seen any Silvias. I've not seen, you know, any Stingrays, Corvettes like the old models. I'm not seeing, you know, any Camaros like 969 Camaros. You know, it seems to be very new stuff, and it seems to be very, you know, tailored on today's motorsport, which in my opinion is pretty cool. But it would have been pretty cool as well if they actually focused on old motorsport. Having played Dirt 4, you know, this kind of like last month, really pretty hard. Historic rally is one of my favorite genres of mode in there, I guess you could say. One of my favorite genres of rally in that game. And you know, just going around messing around with Fulvias and stuff, Lancia Fulvias, it's a bit refreshing, and it would have been pretty cool if we got like maybe some type of, you know, old school rally in that game. But it seems like everything they've done is new, so hopefully this can be addressed in the future with DLC and whatnot. But it's just, you know, it's one of those things. I go to Gran Turismo for variety, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of variety in this game. I know a lot of people are going to get angry at me when I say this, but to me, you know, coming from a place where I played Gran Turismo 3, 4, 5, and 6, and those were, and the prologue games, you know, this very much seems like a prologue game to me. They keep saying and running it down our throats that this is a real Gran Turismo game, but for me at least, you know, only having new cars in the game doesn't sound very Gran Turismo to me. That sounds very prologue-esque. It doesn't really give me the feeling that, you know, Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6 did when they launched. I'm still very much optimistic for the game. I'm still waiting for it to come out, and, you know, I'm still, you know, preserving my assumptions and my actual full-on opinions till then. But from what I've seen so far and from what I've showed off, that's honestly my opinion from what I've seen. I'm just hoping that I'm proven wrong and that, you know, they bring some pain. I'm hoping they bring some heat. I'm still yet to get my hands on it. Obviously, the beta's been happening, but, you know, I haven't managed to get into that either. But I will be going to EGX, which is a kind of a UK gaming conference, like the E3 of the UK, and that's in September. So I will eventually get my hands on it. I guess it's just a matter of waiting, really. But it does look promising. It does look promising. And, you know, even at the very least, I think I'll definitely get a few months out of this game. Like at the very least. I think honestly with the amount of games that are coming out this September, the kind of fall season, it's not going to be too much of an issue anyway, because I'm going to struggle to play a lot of the games which are coming out. We've got Need for Speed, we've got Gran Turismo, we've got The Crew. I think that's coming out in 2018 actually. But you know, then we've got like all the other games I'm interested in, like COD, Rainbow Six Siege is still getting updates. There's a lot of games I play outside of racing games which I'm going to be playing as well. So it's going to be interesting. You know, Far Cry as well. I'm not sure if that's a 2018 release, but it's going to be interesting. I'm just hoping, you know, they don't fall short on the content side of things, and you know they deliver with what they've said they're going to do, because again, I'm a big Gran Turismo guy. I like Gran Turismo, but you know, it does seem a bit lackluster from what I've seen so far. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you agree with me, let me know down in the comment section down below. If you've got any opinions you'd like to share, you know, make sure you go ahead and leave in the comment section down below. I will go ahead and read the comments down there. But that's been it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit the like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.